NDP आगू जगमीत सिंह ने अपनी पार्टी की हफ्तावारी कॉक्स मीटिंग तो बाद पार्लीमेंट हिल ते पत्रकारां दे नाल गलबात कीती है। इस मौके उन्होंने स्टेटिक्स कैनेडा की ताज़ा रिपोर्ट उत्ते चिंता जाहिर की है, जिस मुताबिक देश विच 31 सालां दा रिकार्ड उच्च महंगाई दर 6.8% नूं दर्शाउंदा है। उन्होंने दस्सिया कि इस महंगाई का असर अमीर गरीब हर वर्ग के व्यक्ति उपर भारी पै रहा है।
The newest reports indicate that inflation is at now 6.8%. 6.8% inflation is the highest inflation rate since 1991. It is clear that people are being impacted by that. If we single out food alone, the inflation for food is 9.7%. And if we factor in wages have only gone up 3.3%. So what people are experiencing is a significant pay cut. Their buying power has gone down, and it has meant that families have to cut. They can't go on the family trips to visit the relatives they planned for. They can't buy the food that they planned on cooking for dinner. Families are hurting. And what we are calling for is that when families are hurting, the solution to this inflation cannot be a solution that puts more burden on families. And given that people are struggling, the government has to act. We're not blaming the government for all the causes of inflation, like some other parties, but we are certainly calling out the Liberal government for inaction in the face of what is a serious consequence for people who are having struggles to put food on the table, to pay their bills. And we need to respond by providing people with support. We've proposed a number of ways to do that, but again, given these inflation numbers, given the struggles that families are going through, given the fact that wages are not keeping up with inflation, and that families are feeling a serious cut to their budgets, they're not able to afford what they need, the government has to step up and provide supports. We laid out a number of things that can be done immediately. In our motion, we talked about how we can immediately end fossil fuel subsidies and reinvest that money into helping people by doubling the GST tax credit and by increasing the Canadian Child Benefit. That's sending money directly into the pockets of people that are hurt the most, and it's redistribution of wealth from those that are already making record profits. The oil and gas companies do not need public money. You can reinvest that back into people who do, families, workers that do need help. That is a way to make some of the burden lighter for families that are hurting so much.
आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान दे माहिर कबीर खान घर बैठे हर समस्या दा समाधान 100% ग्रंटेड करवाओ। एक फोन कॉल बदल सकती है तुहाडी जिंदगी। हर पासेओं निराश एक बार जरूर कॉल करो। मनचाहा ते खोया प्यार पाओ, पति पत्नी दे विच अनबन, वशीकरण तुड़वाओ जा करवाओ, संतान सुख, नौकरी कारोबार, घरेलू क्लेश, कोर्ट कचहरी तो छुटकारा, विदेश यात्रा दे विच रुकावटां, अपने करियर दे विच सफलता प्राप्त करवा दी। कॉल और व्हाट्सएप नाओ 9041669460। एक बार सेवा दा मौका दिओ, सब तो पहला काम करन दा वादा। विश्वास ही परमात्मा है। फोन या व्हाट्सएप करो 9041669460।